Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Computer Science Classes by Nikhil Srivastava, and this video is just a continuation of my previous videos. So now what I will do is that I will continue our discussion and I will introduce to you some new tables. I have these tables, see, I have the city, state and the country table, and I will tell you just how these tables are working. So this is my country table and this is my, suppose, the state table. This is the state, okay, select star from state, and this is the select star from the city table. This is my city table, okay. Now you just go over here. Okay, here now you see country ID of India is 1, country ID of USA is 2. Now if you see these states, suppose Madhya Pradesh, MP, okay, the country ID of this state MP is 1. That means it is located where? It is located in India. And for the country ID of UP, again it is 1. That means UP is also located in India. But if you see Florida, the country ID is 2. The country ID is 2. That means it is located where? It is located in USA. And California, similarly, the country ID is 2. It is located where? It is located USA. Okay. Now again, if you observe, for example, here you see, suppose UP, the state ID for UP is what? 22. Okay. And then suppose I say there is one city, and you can look at the city. Suppose the city is over here. You can see this Kanpur. Suppose there is city, the Kanpur city. Okay. So you are getting the state ID as what? 22. That means Kanpur is in UP. And if you just observe, suppose there is one city, the Miami. So Miami is having the state ID as 66. So that means it is located where? It is located in Florida. And if you see Los Angeles, the state ID is what? It is 55. So that means Los Angeles is located in California. Okay, because the state ID of California is 55. So this is my table. So now for the first query for you is this. Query to find country with respective states. Okay, you have to write this query. Try solving this query on your own. I think it is very simple if you have watched the previous video. Select a star from what is the country, C, join, suppose, state S. You have not given any joining condition. But here, if you just observe what will be my joining condition, So if you see, the joining condition will be something like this. Here, what will I say? I will say the country ID. Okay, the country ID from here and country ID from where? Country ID from here. They have to be same. Okay. So this will be my joining condition, because MP, MP is in which country? It is in India. And if you have this, suppose USA, UP is not in USA, and you can see sorry, the country ID is not matching. Here it is 2 and here it is what? It is 1. Now just okay, I'll just change the color. I don't like this color. Okay. So if you want where, for example, California is there, the California is in where? California is in USA. So here also, when California is in USA, that means the country ID on both sides have to match. But here you see in this row, it is not matching. Here it is 1 and here it is what? Here it is 2. So it is not matching. So you have to match by what? You have to match it by country ID. So what will be the joining condition? The joining condition will be the country ID. So what query will I write for this? I'll just escape it, and then what query will I write? I will give the on, and joining condition will be what? From the country table I will take CID, and from the state table also I will take the CID. Now if you join, you will get a proper result. For example, India is in what? India is in MP, and MP is in India, UP is in India, Gujarat is in India, Maharashtra is in India, California and Florida are in which country? They are in USA. So this way I have got the result. Now if you only want the country name and you only want the country and the state name, then what will you do? You will not write star. You will write the country name from the countries table, that is aliased as C, and state name from which table? The state table, that is aliased as S dot S name from the country C, join state S. Okay, so you have got the result. And to have a better visualization of the result, first I will write the state name and then the country name, so you can better visualize the result. Okay, comma c dot c name. Okay, so MP, UP, Gujarat, Maharashtra and California, okay, you can write, then if you want you can write something like this: order by what? Order by c dot c name. So first all the states from India and then all the states from USA. So you have got this result. Suppose I want you to write one query. I want you to find all the states that are in USA. Okay, so what is the query? Query to find all the states that are in USA. Alright, I want you to write this query. You can try it on your own. What query will I write for this? What query will I write for this? I think it is very simple. Try it. See, if I just minimize it, I just need to add a where clause. I don't need this order by. And what should I write? Where what? I want the country to be just, it has to be India. So c.cname is equal to what? It is equal to India. If you write this, okay, you cannot use table alias in in your where clause. Okay, sorry, cname, is it work? Will it work? Yeah, it is working. So it was not name. The country name was, it was specified by cname. So where all the cname is equal to what? It is equal to India. All right. And then suppose this is one query, and there is one more query. I want you to find all the. I just go to the I just go over here and query to find respective country, state and city. Before doing this query, we'll be joining 3 tables eventually. Let us not do this. So I'm sorry, I'm a little confused. Okay, alright, I have to go over here. Now this is my state table. Select star from S state and select star from this is my city table. Now I want in which state a particular city is located. So again, can you go for it? I think you can write this query. Please try this query on your own. I want every city name given by their state name. So what will I do? Suppose the city table is aliased as C. So I will say C dot what? City underscore name, comma S dot what? State name. Okay. See here from the city table, if you go to the city table, the city name, this is the city name. So I have selected the city name and then I have selected the state name from the state table. Okay, and then from which table? From the state table S, join which table? Join the city table. This is the inner join. Okay, we are dealing with inner joins. Join city C, and what is the joining condition? The joining condition is that the this SID from the city table is equal to SID from the state table. So you have got it. Okay, and then if you want proper ordering of result, then you can write order by what? S dot S name. Okay, then you will get a ordered result. For example, Bhopal, Jabalpur, Indore, Guna, Ujjain, Lucknow, they are all in Ujjain, they are all in MP, and Lucknow, Noida, Kanpur and Allahabad, they are in UP. Okay, and then Miami is in Florida and Los Angeles is in California. So you've got it. Now I want one more query, and now what query I want? I want the respective city name, then the state name. I want the city and to which state does it belongs, and then to which country does it belong. So I want all. So in that case, I will get the city name from the city table, I will get the state name from the state table, and I will get the country name from the country table. So in this case, I will need to join 3 tables. I will need to join 3 tables. So what will I do for this? How will I join 3 tables? If you want, you can try it on your own, but in this case, because we are joining 3 tables, we will be having 2 joining conditions. Okay, so as a general rule, you can write this also. If we have n tables to join, then we need total of n minus 1 joining conditions. Okay, so when there were 2 tables, I needed 1 joining condition, and now when there are 3 tables, I will be needing 2 joining conditions. So let us try to write it. Okay, let me minimize it, and first of all, let me say select star from select star from country, comma state, comma city. Let me write this query. So you are getting in a total of how many rows? You are getting a total of 244 rows, and this is valid. You know why it is valid? Because select count star from country, select count star from state, and then select count star from city. See, this is just a cross product. So 16 into 7 into 2, if you do, you will get what? You will get 224. Okay, so this is just a cross join. So here I will be needing 2 joining condition, and what will be my those 2 joining condition? If you just go over here, what will be my those 2 joining conditions? See, the country ID have to match, and then the respective state ID also have to match. So this, you know, I will be having these 2 joining condition. If I just take this pen tool, and now if I go over here and suppose here, so if you observe, Indore is in MP and it is in India also. So you know the country ID will also match. Here CID will be 1, and here CID is also 1, and SID in this case is 11, and SID also here in this case is what? It is equal to 11. Okay, now suppose you take any example. Suppose you say suppose Ahmedabad. So Ahmedabad is in Gujarat and it is in India. So here you see Ahmedabad is in Gujarat and India. So here the country ID will also match. The country IDs, you know, country IDs will match, and then the state ID will also match. So here, you know, these will be my state ID, and here also the state ID is equal to what? 33. If you take any other example, then it will not work. For example, see here, these, it is the country ID is 2, and here the country ID is what? It is equal to 1. Here the country ID is what? Country ID is 1, and you know the country ID is 1, that is valid, but state ID is here is 22, and state ID here is what? State ID here is 33. So both these conditions have to match. So if I write something like this, if I you know, I just you know, I'll escape it, and then you can write this query like this. Okay, so select star from country, comma country C, comma state S, comma city, suppose CI, and if you write 2 where condition, the first condition will be C dot CID, the country ID equal to S dot CID, and what will be the second condition that has to be true? The second condition is that the SID that you are getting from the state table has to be the SID that is in the cities table. So SID, if you write like this, then you will get the required result. You know, 16 rows you will be getting, and you are getting this valid result because here it is Indore, and Indore is in MP, and it is in where? It is in India. If you take this example, for example, Los Angeles is in California and it is in USA. Florida, Miami, it's in state Florida, and then Florida is in which country? It is in USA. And then, you know, you can properly format the result. For example, I just want the, you know, the city name. So CI dot what? City. I will just select the column which I want. CI dot city name, then S dot what? S name, and then country dot what? Country name. If you do this, then you will get this result. Okay. So you are getting the result. Indore is in MP and then it is in India. Ahmedabad is in Gujarat and then also it is in which country? It is in India. But Los Angeles is in California and it is in which country? It is in USA. And there is one, the proper syntax that using join clause. So join. So what will I do for this? I'll just I'll just copy it and all right. Just sorry. I think I need to copy it. I'd write it on a notepad so that it is better. So what do I need to select? Select ci dot city name from the cities table, s dot s name from the state table, and c dot c name from the countries table. From country join, country table has been aliased as C, join the state table that has been aliased as S. And what is the joining condition? From the countries table, if you get the country ID, that has to be equal to the country IDs from the state table. Okay, country ID from the state table. So state table has been aliased by S, and then again it has to be joined by what? It has to be joined with the city table. The city table has been aliased as CI. And what is the joining condition for city table? The city table joining condition is that the SID that is from the state table, that has to be equal to the SID from the city table. So SID, sorry, just like this, SID. So if you write, then also you will get the same result. If I copy it, so this is the proper way of writing these queries. If I write it, then you will get the result. Okay. So this way you have got the required results. Alright, so this much is clear. So what all queries we have solved, we will just try to see it. This number of queries. Okay. Alright. Alright, now I want to find the city, country, find all states. Okay, suppose I want to write this query. Query to find the number of employees per department. Number of employees per department. Let me go over here. So I want the number of employees per department. So we have previously seen that this query works. Here, this query. And this query is, we have seen this query, employees and departments. Okay, it is joining an employees table and departments table. So here if you write this query, then you will get this result. This query I don't think I need to explain, you can directly understand it. Okay, so I now want how many employees are working in the sales department, how many employees are working in the marketing, and how in the finance department. Okay, I want the count of employees in every department. If you just take the previous query and you take the previous query and I write one more thing, order by clause. I add, suppose I say order by d dot d name. You copy it and then again you write this query, then what will be the answer? So I want how many employees are working in each department name. Okay, so here you get you have ordered it by department name. So what I need count of employee that is present in every department. So I'll just again take the pen tool. So what I need to do over here, I need to group it by what? I need to group it by department name. Okay, here the department name is finance, then this will form one more group, that is a marketing department group, and this will form one more group, that is the sales department group. And then which function do I need to apply? Which group function I need to apply? I need to apply the count group function. Alright, if you do like this, then you will get the count of every employee in each department. So what query has to be written? The query that has to be written in this case is will be something like this. I'll just copy it and I'll just paste it. And here I don't want the employee name. Instead, I just want the count of, say, suppose e dot e name. As say suppose CNT. I alias this column as C. Okay, and d dot d name, and then I will write what? Group by what? Group by d dot d name. group by d.date name, and you run this query, then you will get the answer. Just let us see if it is working. Yeah, it is working. So in the finance department, 2 employees are working. In the marketing department, 6 employees are working. And then in the sales department, how many employees are working? Again, 2 employees are working. Now I want you to write some more important and interesting query. I want to find out the name of that department in which the maximum number of employees are working. Okay, the maximum number of employees are working. Then what will you do? So I want you to go for this query. Query to find the department with the maximum number of employees. So how will you write this query? I think you can write it with the help of this. If you have understood this, then you can write it. You can try it on your own. I'll just pause the video. Try this query. Try writing this query on your own. How will you approach it? Okay, if you are not able to get it, then let me solve it. How will you do it? I think it is very simple. I just need to add one more thing over here. Order by d.needname, and then I need to add limit. I already taught you limit. Suppose I say limit 1, then what will happen? Okay, let me write it. Just copy and just paste it over here. Okay, you are getting Giant Finance. I think there has to be something different. Yeah. Order by d.dname DSC. So you will, if you write this, if you I think you must be very clear with all this. If you write it, then you are getting, okay, order by okay, I'm sorry, I limit 1. If you write this, I'm sorry, I missed it. Joins are a little complex. Okay, so if you order by CNT descending, then what will you get? You just you write this. Okay, let me go for it step by step. Okay, first of all, I will copy it. This much I have already explained. I think this much I have already explained. You will get a count of every employee that is working in each department. Now you add one more condition to it. You order it. You order it by what? You order it by CNT. Okay, and DSC. Okay, so the count in descending fashion. What will happen? It will happen something like this. The highest count will come first. Because why? Because you have aliased the count column as what? CNT, and then you are ordering it by what? You are ordering it by count. Okay, and then I only want the department with the highest number of employees, and I will only select that row. Then I will say what? Limited to what? Limited to 1. If you just again you run it, then you will get this result. Sorry, I just copy it. Copy, and then you paste it over here. You will get the employees. You will get marketing department, because marketing department has the highest number of employees. Now again I want you to write one more query, and that query is to find suppose the state with the highest number of cities. Okay, the state with the highest number of cities. Query to find the state with the maximum number of city. So what will you write? I think again this query is also the same as what we have did. You can try it on your own. So what will I write? Select what? Count of what? CI. Suppose city table I alias it with C. Okay, city underscore name comma s dot s name, from which table? City C join state S. Okay, on which condition? From the SID of the state table, SID of the state table to the SID of the city table. Okay, like this. And then you have to group it by what? You have to group it by you have to group it by state name. You have to group it by state name. So if you write like this, group by what, s dot s name, group by s dot s name, then you will get this result. If I copy it and if I just go and paste it, then what result will I get? Let us see. Okay, you are getting the count of number of cities which are present in every state. Now you have to do the same. You have to alias this column. So suppose I will alias it as say suppose CNT. Alias this column, and then what will I say? I will say order by what, CNT, and then I want the descending, because I want the highest one to appear first. I will say descending, highest state with the highest count to appear first, and then I will apply limit to be what, 1, because that will only select that particular state. And again, if we go and here, if you go and run it, you are getting MP, because MP has got the highest number of cities. Okay, so this way we approach this query. Now I want you to write few more queries. Let us see what are the queries. Okay, city query to find the number of cities per state, departments with a maximum number of employees. Okay, maximum number of city. Okay, you are getting this query. You have written this query, and what was this query? You were getting all the how many cities are there in one state, particular state. So now I only want those states in which the number of cities are greater than 1. Okay, I only want those states in which the number of cities are greater than what? Are greater than 1. What query will you write for this? What query will you write for this? I think it is simple. If you just had to, you can try it on your own. I'll pause. You just have to write one thing. What one thing you have to write? You have to do something like this. Okay, I'll write the whole query, for just to make things simple. If I write select count of what, c dot c name as CNT, comma what, s dot s name from city C join state S, and what is the joining condition on c dot SID equal to s dot SID. This is my joining condition. This will be my joining condition, and I'll have to group it by what? I'll have to group it by state name, and then I say group by s dot s name. Okay, and then I only want the state in which the number of employee have to be greater than 1. So what again I will write? I will have to write a having clause. Having what? CNT greater than 1. Alright, c dot c. Okay, I'm sorry, just because there is no c name, it is city name in this cities table. It is not c name. Suppose I say DSC city, then you are getting what? It is not c name, it is city name. Okay, so I'll just I'll copy it here. Let me paste it. Remove all of this. Remove this again. I'll remove this, and then again I'm gonna remove this, and here I am not going to write c name, I am going to write city underscore name, and then I'll just copy this whole query, and I am going to run this query. Oh my god, it's not copied. Copy, and then if you paste it, you will get Gujarat, Maharashtra, MP and UP, and you will not get California and here Los Angeles. You will not get California and Florida. I will not get, because they have only one. In these states there are only one city, so you are not getting it. So similarly, I think an assignment for you can write this query on your own. Write a query to find only those departments in which more than 2 employees work. Okay, I'll just write this query. I will not solve this query because I have already solved many queries like this, so I'll not write this query. I'll just state this query. query to find those departments where the number of employees working is greater than 2. Alright, you have to write this query on your own. I want you to write this query and attempt this query on your own. Okay, so thank you so much for watching my videos. So we have, in this videos we have just covered the inner joins, and in the next few videos we will study about the outer joins. So thank you so much for watching my videos. Please do keep on liking and subscribing my videos, and do comment, like and post all these videos, and keep moving ahead in life with determination and courage. Thank you so much.